Today we will be discussing evidence from Mark Prensky's book, Teaching Digital Natives, supporting the idea that educators are not addressing students' passions or the skills necessary for them to reach their potential. We'll also offer evidence supporting whether or not we agree with Prensky's claims.
So speaking to the point of supporting Prensky's evidence, on 55, Prensky, and I'll quote him from the book, he says he recently polled a group of 200 teachers and administrators, and he asked them the question, what percentage of teachers know the passion of each of their students? And he goes on to basically say that an overwhelming majority did not know the passion of their students, which is somewhat remarkable when you think about the fact that the teachers who spend all day, every day with our children, teaching them, and that is their primary job, they really have never been able to tap into each child as an individual and discover their passion. And so how do we as future educators then bridge that gap?
I have an example. My 9-year-old son, he came home with his MacBook and started playing games on it. My child did not realize that he was learning anything. He was just playing games. There's math and spelling and all kinds of other subjects. He was interested in the game. Austin's passion, he stays in front of a video game 24/7 if I would allow him. I think it's really cool that the school was able to tap into that to be able to teach students. They were actually learning, and they didn't even realize they were learning anything at all.
And he also says in his book that the same kids that are bored in school, that have attention deficit disorder and all those examples, those are the kids that go home, and because they're passionate about technology, they're passionate about getting out there and doing their own thing, then when they go home and they're not stuck in the school that has them write stuff and just the boring routine of study the material, take the test, study the material, take the test, when they come home, they're on YouTube, they're on Facebook, they're on their TV games, they're on their iPads, iPods, and through that they're learning.
And Prensky pretty much points out that teachers are often engaged in teaching what they're passionate or how they're teaching in a passionate manner. So the students are often left out, as your survey pointed out, Nancy. That is at the core of it, where we as educators or future educators, we need to get up there and actually find out what the students' individual passions are and incorporate them in a PBL type of classroom.